Yeah, if you still have your stock headlights, if you have cheap LED headlights, just go ahead and switch them out. These things are awesome. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got something real special for you. Some Ford lovers have sent me over some accessories for our F-350 here. F150LEDs.com sent us over a headlight kit, which are LED headlights. They're the MK5 LED headlight system. So we've got these here. I'll unbox those in a few minutes. And we've got these controllers, voltage controllers. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to put these things in. I actually have some really cheap, I'm kind of embarrassed to even say it, but really cheap aftermarket Amazon special LED headlights. They've been okay. They're nothing to write home about, but they're all right. They work okay. Anyway, we're going to get those out of here and put these really nice headlights in and see what they're like, and let you know what the install is like. I can tell you already, since I put those others in, the whole grill has to come out and you have to take the headlights out completely, but that's all right. I've done it before and I can do it again. So I'll show you guys how to do that. So let's get started. This is what the outside looks like. Sides. Got a nice note from the owner and the team. It's very cool. Good looking box, and the bottom looks really good too. So inside the box, it's nicely packaged. This actually is sticking out because I already opened it up. The other one I haven't opened, so we'll see what it looks like. Join the rewards program. Every product they have that I've looked at so far, they have an install video. They have a video showing about their products. They're extremely detailed, very neat and organized. It's been a really nice experience working with those guys so far. So that's the box. You have a ballast here. These connect directly to the LED light. Here's the bulb. As you can see, you got your Cree LEDs. One thing about the Cree name brand LEDs, they are top of the line. I looked into building some LEDs back in the day. I really wanted to use Cree, but just saying, these things are top notch. Being from North Carolina, it's exciting because I believe the founders of Cree came from NC State University. That's awesome. And also they have I guess it's an office in Research Triangle Park, which is just outside of Raleigh. So all that kind of hits home for me. Just the fact that they use Cree LEDs just tells me the other components are going to be top notch. It's super exciting. This is the connector that connects to the ballast, and as you can see, this giant cooling fan here should help these things stay cool and not burn out. You got a pretty large heat sink. It is aluminum and it's bigger than any other LED bulb I've seen. And I'll compare that to the ones I take out and just show you the difference. These things are awesome. Let me show you the one that I didn't open first. So, nicely packaged. Give you 2 zip ties. I'm not sure what I did with the other ones. Probably used them to hold something together already. I'm a zip tie mechanic. So anyway, that's how neatly packaged it is. Everything looks really nice. So you also get voltage controllers, and I'm going to open these up. I believe that's what they're called. So it's a CAN bus controller. Modern vehicles are so computerized. These will keep the lights from flickering or probably burning out too early. So we'll definitely be using these as well. And these connect to the ballast and then to the factory harness. Now that we have everything unboxed, we're gonna come over and get these things in the truck The first thing we have to do is remove this cover. You're going to have these pop-up pieces. You can take a flathead screwdriver and pop these up. There's a little indentation there. Just get the flathead screwdriver under there and twist it around a little bit. This piece will pop up. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to pop all these others up. So after trying several times, there are 14 of these things. You'll know they're there because when you grab hold of this, it should just pop right up. So that leaves you with this. Good grief, that's nasty. So it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts there to take out. Let's get those. These are 10 millimeter. In the grill right here, you have a little piece of plastic that has to come out. I'm going to take this little whatever it is, pry stick. Not much of a bar, sure. Alright. And it pops right out and reveals another 10 millimeter. You also have one on this side. Just going to pop this grill out. This is always the sketchy part. Come on, buddy. Whew. Oh, what a bad noise. Oh, God, it's so terrible. Seems pretty solid there. Let me make sure I'm not missing a screw. Told you it's been a while. So, there's one 10 millimeter nut on each side you gotta take off. Well, look at there. Once you get the grill unhooked, I had to mess with this a little, that's why I'm putting it back up here. I'll show you what I did. This is for the washer fluid up front. There's a little sprayer for the front camera. To get this off, you see that open part there? There's a little clip, the black clip on the end of this white piece. Either get a screwdriver and kind of pry it loose, not all the way, just enough to slide this off of that connector there. And this is the camera, electrical power for the camera, and it connects right there. After you press in on this little hinged piece, and it slides right off. And this is what we're left with. So now we've got a few more 10 millimeter bolts here on top. I believe there's one, I know there's one on the side that is kind of difficult to get to. Let's see if I can fold this down. This one, can't even see it. There you go, back there. Pretty hard to get to. And it's bigger than a 10. That's a 13 millimeter. The first time I took this out, I did not have gear wrenches. I bought a set of gear wrenches after this because I knew that would make it so much easier. There's not quite enough room to get a socket in there. I believe I took this out with a wrench, just turning it a little bit at a time. So let's see how much the gear wrench is going to help us out. Got it out. I mean, it's not horrible. Definitely buy some gear wrenches if you don't have any. So pop those out. Terrible noises. There it goes. So you need to disconnect these. I may have to get both hands to do it. No. Press this, pull on that. Use two hands. That was not the best way to do that. Your other bulb is down here in the bottom, and same thing. The black connector goes on the bottom, the gray on top. Now I'm going to try to lift these things out without scratching everything up. There's the piece. Oh yeah, I got to unhook all the bulbs. Get the whole housing out, you gotta unhook all the bulbs. Makes perfect sense, just in a hurry. Just like so. Press this one just like so. Those pop right out. Alright. Now to get these out, you have to take this rubber grommet off. I think. Let's see. Oh no, I'm sorry. You just turn these and they pop off. Make sure you get the gasket out that goes with the bulb. This is the difference in the cooling fan and the heat sink on this cheap LED bulb and this extremely nice LED bulb. Look at those fans. Amazing. It's awesome. This heat sink being so much bigger, it's going to keep this light cool and it's going to keep it from burning out. Look at the LEDs on that. These are quality Cree LEDs. These are cheap, whatever. I don't even know. They didn't have a name brand, I'm sure. Big difference there. That's the difference you're going to get. If you cheap out like I did the first time, this is what you're going to get. So basically just kind of lay it up here, twist it around until it drops in. Then you're going to reach down to the bottom and there's two little ears. You're going to twist them in. Looks like clockwise. There you go. They're in. Nice and solid. Drops in there. Twist in, sitting the same way. So line up the notch, slide it together. Then you have this threaded piece that waterproofs it. That's very nice, very, very nice. So your ballast is installed and we will connect it. See the yellow piece? That's to weatherproof this connection. Very nice. That's I'm telling you, all this stuff is quality, just quality pieces. I'm very impressed with everything I've seen so far. Alright, snaps right together. This is how we installed one controller here, the other controller down here. I just hooked it to this giant wiring harness. I connected one ballast to another wiring harness and the other to this one down here. Hopefully they'll stay out of the way and won't rattle around. I don't think they will. I think they're in place fairly well. Okay, I got it in place. Now I just need to put the bolts back in and we'll have one side done. Okay, those are in. At 13 mils, pretty tough to get in there. But you can get it, you just gotta stick with it. Let's make sure it works. Wow. Yeah, it works. Holy cow. I left the old one in there. Oh yeah, man, these are way brighter. Wow. I don't know if you'll be able to tell by the camera. They're ridiculously bright. And this is the cheaper set. Again, I don't know if the camera will actually show that. I can tell a huge difference just looking at it though. Let me turn the lights off and see what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, this side is way brighter. So I'm gonna walk around and look. Yeah, man, that's a big difference. This should be awesome. And this light, I just reinstalled the factory bulbs, incandescent, maybe halogens, sure. And then of course we've got the F-150 LEDs in this side. This should be on. Wow. Yeah, that's just sad. Man, look at that. dingy yellow light. Not bright at all. Then you got this thing. I mean, already you can look at the wall and just, I mean, that's just no comparison. Here goes high beams. Oh yeah, huge difference. So yeah, if you still have your stock headlights, if you have cheap LED headlights, just go ahead and switch them out. These things are awesome. That's your low beam. That's your high beam. Alright, let's get the other LEDs in and get this thing back together. Hopefully I didn't run my battery down. So like most things, when you work on one side you learn a lot, and so on this side I'm going to start with the controller. I'm going to go ahead and get it zip tied up, and then I'm going to add the ballast. I'll get it zip tied up somewhere, and then we'll know how much room we got. We don't have to have the headlight balancing up here, scratching up my bumper. So that's the path I'm going to take this time. That went in way better than the other. Not because of the wiring, the other side just seems a little different. Funny thing about the bolt on this side, 13 millimeter, I took it out with a socket on this side, but that side I couldn't. I may not say a lot of great things about the alignment of the bumper. It doesn't look that different, but way easier to take out on this side. I don't know the difference. So let's get the bolts back in. I'm probably going to clean this off a little bit, and then we will get the grill back in. Basically, I'm taking this 303 aerospace protectant, spraying it on this microfiber towel, and then wiping everything down. Now let's put the grill back on. So the last step, once you have your headlights in, you go test drive it. If you had them in the factory position like I did, you're going to want to adjust them down. Your adjustment screw is down inside of this hole, and it takes a Phillips head screwdriver. I turned them down. They look a little too low to me, so I'm going to raise them up just a hair. We're going to go right around again. We're going to try it out and adjust if I need to adjust again. I'm trying to adjust it a little bit low just because these trucks sit up so high, and also we're going to be towing. I do use my airbags. It does sit level, but just in case, I'm going to turn them down a little bit more than normal. After adjusting the headlights several times, riding around, making sure we're not blinding everyone, feeling really good about them. The headlights look great. They light up the roadway just beautifully. It looks wonderful. but it's also not so high up that it's blinding folks and it's dangerous for other drivers. Definitely, if you get these, pay close attention to your aiming of the headlights. Make sure you're not blinding other folks. These things are awesome. They're going to be totally worth it, but be safe out there. I want to thank the folks at f150leds.com for the support. Thanks for sending the headlights. You guys can use the coupon code BYOADventure to get 10% off your next purchase there. Be sure to check out their website. Look at all the things they have for all types of Ford trucks, not just F-150s, not just Super Duties. They have things for Rangers and the Maverick, and I'm sure they have a lot of other things in the works. And we will be installing running board lights next, and I cannot wait to show you guys because this is probably going to be my favorite install. As far as getting in and out of the truck when it's dark and having kids, and it's always like a circus around here. I think those will be super helpful for us, and I think they're going to look awesome too. So stay tuned. The next video will be coming out shortly. And guys, check out f150leds.com. Have a good one.